guys, and welcome to this prop tutorial. So this prop tutorial is on these custom sonic screwdrivers. So for those that have been watching for a while, you know I occasionally do custom sonics. It's something I quite enjoy. It's interesting to come up with new designs, new concepts, how things will work. And this is the first one. And this is more or less sort of based on the idea of how John Hurt's sonic screwdriver is, but sort of combining the two sort of styles of the sort of momentary switch and the actual top of the John Hurt Sonic or the War Doctor Sonic, whichever you like to call it, and sort of combining the two rather than having it as a pull down function. So the main body is just a metal tube which I got a pair of scissors and just cut the hole out for the momentary switch, and then the base here is just a plastic tube, and the end here is just an old watch cover for the back, and I've just hammered that in place, and that's not going to go anywhere. It does slide off, and that's where the electronics sit in, so the battery and the wires for it. And then at the top of the tube you have this sort of conical piece that comes up slightly, a bit like on 11 Sonic. It was just a piece I had lying about in my junk box, and then a couple of knurled pieces of metal which are often old aerials. And then there's an aerial tube here, which means this actually extends, and this old bit of bolt with a colour changing LED. So as you see, it changes colour, and as I say, this does extend, so you can have it sort of longer or shorter, so, and it can go right down depending on what you like. So that was just sort of one Sonic that I sort of came up with, and rather happy with. I quite like the size of it, the scale of it, and the fact that it's got sort of some changeability with it. And then the second was a bit more of a classic Sonic style screwdriver, and it started off with this base here, which is actually off of, well, it's not off of anything actually, it's actually a slider for a guitar. Now I bought this for my metal Capaldi sonic screwdriver, and it was far too big for what I needed, so it was sat around, and I don't really use a slider on my guitar, so I thought, well, I could use it for something, and funnily enough it's about the right size for a sonic screwdriver handle, so that's exactly what I did with it. So the bit at the bottom here, this is an old Dalek hemisphere off of one of the 18-inch toy Daleks. I had one, it was broken, and so I just took it apart and got rid of it because it was taking up space, and that's just glued onto a washer, and inside there's actually a screw which holds the extendable aerial that sits inside, so this actually can extend longer than the actual main body of it, but that's just screwed into place. And the other bonus about it is you can actually shrink it down slightly, so it does have a little bit of purposing of having it a little bit smaller. And then this little bit of rubber here was just to cover up the fact that there was a bit of a gap between the main shaft here and the lower body of the handle here. The main shaft here is just an old light bulb. I've got another one, and I was thinking of making something else with it, but I wasn't too sure what to do with it, so this is what I ended up doing. And then there's a piece of knurled metal here, and then this bit here is off an old SCART lead. It was the only thing that was actually that sort of shape which is on the Sonic. And then again there's another piece of the bolt that comes off of the same sort of bolt as the John Hurt Sonic, and that's just got a nail through it which goes into the thing, and that's super glued to the emitter head, which has got two brass rings on there, or two brass washers I'll say, and then there's a screwed thread bit through with a couple of hex bolts on there, and then there's this bit here is off the top of a old pocket watch which didn't work anymore, and then there's just this little bit here which was just in the junk box, but it's spring loaded, and you can see the spring there, and because it's on an aerial, as I say, you can just sort of push it back down. But again, it works quite nicely, and it's just got a couple of O-rings on the little grooves that are actually on the light ball itself. So overall, I'm quite happy with how that turned out, and it's sort of more of a steampunky sort of style sonic screwdriver. So yeah, again, I'll probably end up making some more custom sonic screwdrivers. I quite enjoy making them. They're fun to build, and it's always interesting looking at parts and seeing what will work and what will not work. And that's where you sort of get your random designs from. So yeah, if you've liked this video, then please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, then please subscribe to the channel. It's great to know that people are interested in the content that I'm putting on here. Again, if you aren't following me on Instagram, then go ahead and follow me on there. You'll see lots of props and costumes and photos, selfies, random bits and pieces like that on there. Also my Facebook page, you can like that as well. I'll leave all the social media links down below in the description. But I mean, I'm not on there as much, but it does update you as to when I'm uploading a new video, so I always post it on there and then share it around on the various groups I'm part of on Facebook. So yeah, if you've liked this, if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. If you've got any comments, then leave them down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one, guys.